everyone turn the page. We're going to talk about temperature and humidity. If you guys live in Taiwan, you know all about humidity. What? Some do, but most animals don't have that. That's what makes it special. Okay. So temperature and humidity. So temperature will go over. I'll give you the basic definition, and we'll go more deeper into it. Temperature is how hot or cold it is outside. Temperature can change throughout the day. So in the morning it can be cold. At noon it can be hot. Temperature and weather can change. Okay. That is hot or cold temperature. Okay. If you are sick, you check the temperature of your head to see if you're sick, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we have a little gun. Okay, so we're seeing how hot you are, how hot your body is. Humidity is a little more difficult to understand, but the basic is humidity is how much water there is. Humans, we live on what? We live on Earth, good. We live on Earth, but we live on land. We live on land. Land animals. What do we call land animals? Does everyone remember that big word? Big word. Next. Terrestrial. We are terrestrial animals. So, when we talk about how much water there is, we're usually talking about how much water there is in the air. Has anyone ever felt it's so hot and you're covered in sweat and the sweat just does not go away and you feel like you were swimming all day?
No.
No?
Yes.
Really? I see you sweating all the time. So, if the weather is very humid, it makes things more wet because there's more water in the air. Okay? If the humid air, if it's less humid or it's more dry, the water will evaporate faster because there's less water in the air. For example, if you want to pick up a mess, someone spilled water. Jaden's water bottle fell on the ground. Water's everywhere. Oh no. If you want to clean up the water bottle, will you use a dry towel or a wet towel? Dry towel, right?
I will use
the mop?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to use the dry mop or the wet mop?
wet mop.
The wet mop?
Yes.
That's just going to make it more wet.
Everybody can clean the trash.
I don't want to clean the classroom. Why do I clean the classroom? Thank you. Luckily, I'm a teacher, not the janitor. So, humidity, the more water there is in the air, the harder it is for water to evaporate. Just like a wet towel, it's harder to pick up. The drier the air is, the more likely the water will get sucked up. And that can affect temperature, okay? If there's more water in the air, the cold will feel more cold. If there's more water in the air, the hot will feel more hot. Yes? Sometimes. So Taiwan has a humid winter, so it feels a little chillier. It almost feels like it's going into your body. Ugh. Yes. Yeah. And your body will feel colder because it's wet. Like imagine if you take a shower and you walk into the cold air. Do you feel really chilly, right? Because you're wet.
I feel good.
Ooh, you feel good?
Yeah, I feel good.
You like to be wet and cold?
Yeah.
Oh. Weird. Okay. Yes, Justin. Justin.
How many temperatures should be when there has snow?
How much temperature there should snow? So you want to get below freezing point. So that's 0 degrees Celsius. If it is above 0 degrees Celsius, you will not have snow. But sometimes snow could fall from the sky, but it would start to melt on the way there. Yes? Very good. We can talk about that in a second. So, let's talk about these 4 different environments. That was a good segue. So we have 4 different environments. Let's look. Do you guys remember number 1? What type of environment do you think this is? What would we call this? Peggy? A forest. Beautiful. A forest. That is a jungle, a rainforest, a forest, woods. Yes, it's one of those. Very good. What about 2? What type of environment would 2 be? Toby? A mountain. Perfect. We have a mountain top. A snowy mountain, right? What about 3? What place might that be? Ethan? A beach. Very good. A nice beach. And 4. What might 4 be? Yes? A desert, right? Not dessert, but a desert. We don't need this. Now, we have our 4 environments. Yes, Casper?
But it's wrong. Like
Cool, we'll talk about that in a second because there could be reasons why the temperature is different. Remember, I said temperature can always be changing. So maybe there's a reason why it is a little chillier than a beach. So, Max, what's up? Yeah, if you look at the desert, the colors look a little darker. There seems to be shadows. There's a lot of like oranges and stuff. So what time of day might that be if it looks like it's slowly getting darker? Not nighttime yet, but evening, right? Maybe the sun is setting. So something very interesting about deserts is that a desert, even though they can be very hot when the sun's out, when the sun goes away, it cools down very fast. Because, are there many things in the desert? Are there many? Just the rocks, not many trees. So places where there's lots of trees and other things, the temperature will stay longer because the trees kind of hold on to the heat a little bit.